Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna, and today is January's book blanket of the month. And my book that I chose this month was Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. It is one of my favorite books of all time. I love the characters. It's a great read. You learn a little bit about history, and it was all surrounded, and main plot was about building a cathedral. So I have chosen a stained glass square, and it is by the Cookie Snob. Sorry, I'm just looking down at my notes. I want to get it right. And I really liked this pattern, and I have made a huge blanket out of this. It is 6 feet by 5 feet, and it fits across the back of my couch. It's just phenomenal, and I love it. So why don't I show it to you first? I'm going to stand up, so I might get out of the picture a little bit. And here it is. And yeah, it's just huge. It's touching the floor, and I've got my arms straight up in the air. So by the time it stretches out, it's probably going to be closer to 7 feet. But I love the way it turned out. The colors were fabulous. I think, let me get back down here. I think if I were going to do it again and to go a little bit better with the book cover, instead of the black, I would have used an off-white or a tan color, because that would have been more with the book. But this way it matches perfect with my furniture. And in my family room, I've got two huge paintings behind the couch, and I'll put a picture in here of the blanket. I think here or here, I'm not sure. And it just goes fabulous with my furniture. It was intentionally I was going to start for my wheelchair lap gans, but my husband fell in love with the pattern, so I made a blanket for our home. So from here on in, they will be wheelchair lap gan sizes. This took me all month, and I had a few projects in between, but it did take me all month to do. So the yarns I used for the black, I used Impeccable, and I used, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a half of another one. So the black, I used 7, and I'm not sure how many, let me see, 285 yards in each one. So that was the black. And for the center, the tan, the oranges, and the golden colors, I used Value Stripe, and it was in the color Cinnamon. And for the blue, I used a Karen 1-pounder, and it is Sky Blue. So altogether, I used 2,145 yards of black, 415 of the Craft Smart Value, the orange, and 610 of the Yarn Inspirations light blue Karen pound, or sky blue, sorry. So total yardage, I used 3,230 yards of yarn. So it's a very big blanket. So it is just over 6 foot by 5 foot. And I love it, and I'm so pleased I made it. And we had a few people send in their pictures, and I will pop them in here, and hopefully I get them in order, because I don't have the pictures, and I'm using a new editing program that came up on Windows 11. We're having issues with it, but slowly but surely I'll get the hang of it. So the first one is from Gail S., and it's a rectangle granny square, and I'll put it up here. It's beautiful. I love rectangle granny squares. It's a beautiful granny square. And the next one is from Charlotte R. And the pattern is a roundabout mandala. And it's from a pattern book that's called Mandala Afghans to Crochet. And this is by Charlotte. And I'll put it up here. And it's just stunning. These match the colors perfectly. Great job. And then the next one is from Curly Moose, and she did the stained glass square, and this is one of her squares that she did. It's awesome. I love the colors in that too. And those were the only ones that I got sent in this month. But if you want to send in something that you're making, I would love to post it and do a little showcase of everybody's makes. So that was January, and I pushed myself to do such a huge blanket, but I'm very happy that it's done. So next, let's go to February's. So February starts tomorrow, and the person is Yarns a Lot. It's a channel here on YouTube, and she picked the book SHANNA by Kathleen Woodiwiss. I think, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. So I will pop up the book here, and the colors are fantastic in here. It's going to make a fabulous Afghan of any kind, any stitch you use. The colors, there's blues and pinks and light pink, dark pink, some lilac-y purple color in there, a couple colors of green. So I think that's going to make a fabulous granny square. So I'm going to be searching for a pattern, a special pattern for this book. And the shades, there's so many shades of pink in there. I may have to go purchase. I'm trying to use yarn out of my stash. I did have to send my husband for a pickup at Michael's because I needed 3 more loops and threads black to finish off the blanket. So he just drove over there and picked it up for me. I love the pickup where you can order online and pick it up an hour later, if that. So this is our new book, and I'm looking forward to reading it. I have downloaded it on my, we here in Canada have Kobo, and I know in the States you use Kindle, but it's basically the same thing. So I'll be downloading that, and hopefully I'll be able to get it read, and I'll pick out a pattern, and I'll pick out my colors, and next week, the middle of the week, I will show you what I'll be doing with that book cover. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you very much to everyone that has sent in their pictures. And like I said, if you want to send in your pictures, I would love to post them and show them on my channel. So thank you very much. Good luck with February's pick. And I'll put a picture of the book up once again. So thanks so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.